Welcome to Living Off the Van. We're the Nolders, Henry and Sarah, along with our 3 kids, Nyoka, Kiana and Louie. We've packed up our everyday lives to travel Australia with no known end date. Watch and subscribe to Living Off the Van to follow our adventures and see all the amazing places we go. The part wasn't in Mount Isa for the caravan, so we've got to wait till Monday. A few more nights and we'll be back in there again, pick up the part, get it fitted, and then we can finally keep moving.
Righto, there's a little bit of a change with this one. This one's got screws in it. Stop that pin from coming out at all, so I suppose we won't be having this issue again. That's a good one.
Can you put a shifter under the bottom?
Yeah, I will. Very tight.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving has got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than 2. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking.
What are you waving at?
Darling, would you be mine?
Just say, by Mount Isa. Is that what you're waving at?
Rightio, we're all done here. Just cleaning my hands. So they couldn't really fit us in. So they said if I was wanting to pull it off myself and semi-install it, they'll come out and torque all the bolts up for us and make sure she's all sweet, which is what they've done. So we're out of here. I don't know what that'd take. An hour, hour and a half.
the campground we've been staying at for the last, what, four nights? Which is north, is it north or west?
It's northwest.
Yeah, kind of like northwest from Mount Isa. About how many k's out?
53.
Yeah, so 50 k's out. And we haven't been past that campground, so now we have. So now it's everything moving forward is new.
So yeah, we're just heading out here. We're going to get some fuel. I think it's called Camel Wheel. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. But once we get fuel there, then we're going to come back 10 k's or so out the road back towards Mount Isa and head up to a place called Lawn Hill. This is
it's a national park.
yeah, someone my sister recommended, so she's never been there, but she said go there. So we'll go and check that out and see what that's about.
Yeah, and some locals in Mount Isa said to go check out the Gregory River, I think it is. So that's up that way too. So we'll try and check that out as well.
Until then,
More K's.
Yeah, it's 100, hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes to get to our next spot. We're going to stop, which is basically a rest area on the side of the road. I think it's just on the other side of Camel Wheel. Okay.
Yeah, we'll camp there for the night, just because it's getting on a bit late, and we'll stop and cook dinner, and then we won't head up to Lawn Hill today, just because it'll get dark, and we don't want to be heading up those unsealed roads of night time. So we'll do that first thing in the morning.
We didn't go to Camel Wheel last night. We made a mistake. There was a turn off, I think 70 k's before Camel Wheel, so we took that. It's a bitumen road which will take off close to 140 k's or so, and we pulled up here in this little gravel pit. It's on.
Yeah.
This will be our first official day of using the caravan, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Let's hit the road.
Just pulled over. Whoa. I just pulled over just to quickly check everything, make sure everything's right in the van. It's the first major dirt road we've been on, just in case we forgot something or left something in the wrong spot. You get little metal shavings are coming out from under the fridge. No, I'm pretty happy with that. It's just little tiny things. Let's quickly check the hitch. No washers have moved. Everything looks fine. Let's keep going. Cool.
Why aren't you getting out?
I don't know what sort of Crocodiles are in.
Oh.
Water's so good. That's actually quite deep on that side. You can't see the bottom of it. It's only about that deep. 3 inches. Can you see over your edge?
No. I can see the edge, yeah. But I can't see the bottom of the water. Well, we didn't see any crocs in that water. Go to like all rivers. Henry was a bit hesitant to move that big stick on the road.
It looked like it had only just gotten there, like it was only floating. I don't know how long it had been there for. We just passed a caravan and I thought, geez, he was lazy, he didn't get out and try and move it. We're about 50 k's, so probably a good 45-minute drive. I'm only sort of doing 60, 70, closer to 60k average on this track. It's just a little bit, no, it's just washed out from the last couple of rains they must have had up here. So
Yeah, and just kind of loose rocks, but
it's not really corrugated.
yeah,
It's just where the water's rushed through and washed it out. Yeah. But apart from that, like, it's fine so far. It's actually a really good bit of road here, yeah. Just rocked up at,
it's Adele's Grove campground or something. Yeah.
yeah, and we're just here, we've already unhooked and we're set up. We haven't got a video of it yet, but we're just going to grab some fuel. I'm thinking grab some now while there's people around, because when you want some, no one will be around, but this could be a little while. So they got this little setup here. Yeah, $2.70 a litre. I think the most we've paid so far is $2.35 or $2.40 or something. That's probably the most we've ever paid on the road, and we've only did that once. And then most of our fuel's been around that sort of $2, $2.05, probably averaging $2.05 a litre throughout the whole trip so far. We filled up at Mount Isa before we come out here, and we're clearly going to need probably a full tank now, and that'll help us for everything we want to do around here.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll go in and check the Boodjamulla National Park out, have a look at the gorge, go for a little stroll. They've got some falls and stuff, so we'll go check them out. Some Aboriginal art and things like that, and we'll, yeah, go check out what there is around here. We want raspberry bullets. Yeah, little bit. What's that? Oh, you took your boot off. Uh-oh.
So yeah, we'll just sit here and wait till someone turns up.
Yeah, push your one.
The caravan park here is in its very early development stages, I'd say.
No, I don't know about that. I think they've been around a while.
Yeah.
It looks like they've been around a while.
I don't know, it's sort of first impression so far, like crash hot, but in saying that,
It definitely needs an upgrade. But we expect when you're
these
in the middle
guys
of
are
nowhere,
remote, like,
yeah.
it's like the front end's all good, it's just all the camping grounds that are a bit different. It's by far the most I've ever had to pay for fuel. Yeah, oh dear. Not gonna like it when we go to like really remote. Like this is only semi-remote really. Show you a bit of the campground while we're here. It's a pull up anywhere you want situation basically. But yeah, this is us. Just behind the cafe, you drop down into this sort of Oasis-y style, heavily timbered and shaded area. Like it's really, really nice. But where we've got our caravans, bit shit. Like. Anyway, we're going to go over here where it says swim at your own risk.
Henry will probably say I'm a wuss for not getting in the water, but you know, someone's got to look after Louie. All the crocodiles are going to eat me.
Oh, now I'm on.
Deep breath.
Stop, Louie.
Okay, I'll come.
Just jump like Dad did then, Kai. Doing swimming with crocodiles. Imagine when you have your whole body in. That water looks amazing. It's pretty clear too, like you can see fish swimming around. To be honest, I think they are getting more confident because there's more people coming. So they're not swimming on their own. Whereas when we first rocked up at the swimming hole, there was no one. So nobody would get in. But now there's probably about 10 people in there, so they're all pretty confident they're not going to get eaten. Where's Dad, Louis? What's that?
His sister high phone run. Why are you scared of the water?
The crocodiles.
Did you want to talk about it?
No.
Do you want to express your feelings without talking to us? Mum's a therapist, you do realise.
They'll only come up to you and like nudge you like this.
And then go like this.
They've already done it to me hundreds of times.
This isn't helping the situation, these type of comments.
The kids are shitting themselves.
What's that on you? Your mama.
But there is a big fish in there, I reckon.
That Lester. Stop, Kiana.
I know, they all reckon they're all going to get in, but I doubt it.
I will if Mum goes in. Just to make sure that she does.
Noka likes the idea of more numbers, less feeding opportunities.
Yes. I'm not going first, so no, Chris.
What if
Throw
I
your
go
child
first?
in first.
What do I get if I go first?
It's the sacrifice your mother was willing to make.
Sacrifice for your mum.
Owen, you're annoying
No,
me.
I'm going.
Stop!
I get to push you.
You don't get to push me.
Alright, let's
I get
give
to
it
catch
10 minutes. If she's not gone, then it's safe. No.
I'm coming.
No,
Stop.
oh, they were annoying me. I had to push one of them in.
I only have
3, we'll jump at the same time. 3,
5, 2,
1,
3.
go! Attack me!
And that is why when you go out for dinner, wow, what was that about?
They are crazy!
What is this fight for survival?
Yeah.
Dragging me
He's-
under.
He so wants to get in. He's like, God, if only I could get in.
I'm cooled off now. I'm fine.
You know?
Was that nice? Oh my god, Kai, you're so quick. No crocodile
Oh my
could ever
God.
kill you.
Seriously.
Like, my mindset is like,
Any snapping crocodile wouldn't even be able to grab the leg. It's moving
I
that
know.
fast. Like lightning. Come on.
we've just come into the Boodjamulla National Park. We're going to go for a hike up to Lawnhill Gorge or the Indari Falls and check that out. Might go for a hike. It's to look at some Aboriginal art and stuff as well. That's a different track, so we'll just see how we go with the kids. But we've gotten up pretty early to start this, so yeah, we'll show you a bit around the national park here. This is like heaven. It is so beautiful. So the sign says that do not swim at Indari Falls. A freshwater crocodile has recently, it says, demonstrated aggressive behaviour here. So we actually got told this by a local in Mount Isa. He said, yeah, go up there, it's beautiful. He said that a kid did get bit by a freshwater croc when he swam through the falls, and apparently the croc was on the other side, and he kind of cornered the croc and it bit him. But that's just what we've heard. We're not going to obviously say that that's what actually happened, but that's the story we heard. Yeah, but like the fish come up to
You are allowed to swim in there, just not at the moment. Too soon.
Wait till everyone forgets about the croc bite.
How's parenting going, Sarah? Feeding on the run?
Yeah, pretty convenient.
What is this falls called?
Indari.
Indari. I asked Sarah because she knows how to pronounce them all better than I do. But there was a young boy here about 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago. I remember seeing it on the news a couple of weeks ago. He got bitten up here by a freshie. And the reason he got bitten was he walked into the water, or swam into the waterfall where we just were, which I would have just showed you, and basically cornered that little freshwater croc and it bit him because he had nowhere to go.
Apparently, that's what we were told.
Yeah, well, apparently, but we all know that's true, so. Sarah's rolling her eyes at me.
No, it's what we got told. We don't know if it's true, but that's the story.
What do you reckon?
What do I reckon?
Don't corner a crocodile, I suppose.
Do you want to go for a walk up?
It's the only reported biting in this area yet.
Do you want to go?
We go back and have a swim and see if we can get bitten now.
Mum, you're
We're not going to do the...
You know the funniest part about all this is? My mum will be watching this going, can't believe he's going to go for a swim.
No, we're going back to
With
swimming
crocodiles.
at the caravan.
Oh?
Yeah, it's just like at the very, very bottom. It's not visible at the moment, but...
So stunning.
I can't wait.
Not you, no.
Alright, let's go back to the car and have something to drink.
Yeah, we'll go cook up some lunch. So we're just leaving the national park. As you saw, we went up to the Indari Falls and looked at the, out at the lookout and everything. And as we said, we couldn't swim, which is a bummer because by the time we got up there, we were pretty hot. But we'll head back to the caravan, have some lunch, and maybe just go for a swim back there.
Hey, I carried Louie all day.
I really wanted to do the wild dog dreaming track and go look at the Aboriginal art here, but unfortunately the pontoon floating bridge was out of order, so you can't get to it unless you canoe down and then across the water to have a look at it. But I don't really want to do that with Louie. We don't have a life jacket and stuff for him to canoe, so.
I was talking to my dad a couple of days ago about some of the people you randomly meet in the most randomest places. We're just leaving, yeah, the Lawn Hills National Park Gorge area just there. We're in the driveway still, we actually haven't left, and we ran into some of Dad's family, his first cousins, some of the Frame family, so random.
Yeah, they pulled up as we were coming and they wound the window down and they saw our number plates, Nolda, and they said, "Are you Noldas from Victoria?" They said to Henry.
Hill, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's happens all the time.
We didn't even recognise their Swan Hill number plates.
No.
I can't believe that.
Anyway, that's pretty funny.
So hilarious. On an unsealed road in a national park in Outback Queensland, we run into people from our own town.
Probably close to what, 3,000, 2,500 k's from Swan Hill, and we run into some people that are actually family to me.
You'd think my family'd be more be able to find more out bush like this, but anyways.
All your family.
So, we're making Play-Doh for Louie. We set out a baking paper so that we don't get dye on the bench, but he's sort of ruined it by mixing it. These are the ingredients, including water.
Guess what it smells like? Flour.
You need
He's
more.
eating it.
He'll learn it tastes disgusting. You probably need more flour.
We already added that flour, but okay.
That's hay.
Ew, that's gonna ruin
That'd be
that.
enough for everyone.
Once you work it and knead it and stuff, really knead it in.
Look at my legs, Mum.
Oh, I'm at that time of the day where I'm
Ew! He's literally eating it full!
He's spitting it out.
He's done this, so. There you go. He had it like this, and he's like. Mom.
There's a slight problem.
It's all over me.
Flour.
Oh, it's fine.
He's like, clean table. What am I supposed to do now?
Hello, what you playing? Come play with some toys. Brum brum.
Sarah just cooked dinner. Look at this.
Ribs.
Ribs and kebabs.
Oh, of course I get the kebab.
What? Where's their ribs?
There's only ribs for you and I.
Sucks to be a kid.
At least you didn't get sausages and bread. Wait till I cook. I'll be giving
Yeah.
myself and Kayana the ribs, and you guys can have like
Yeah.
kebab.
Our last meal in Lawn Hill.
Well, it's our last morning here in the Boodjamulla National Park, so we're just gonna make some coffees, and Henry and I are gonna sit out and watch the sunrise this morning. The kids are all still asleep, so we're gonna have some peace and quiet, which will be nice. And then yeah, we're gonna head somewhat towards NT, so in that direction you'll see where we end up next, I guess. So thanks, and we'll see you at the next location. What's that, darling?
How's your morning coffee going without kids? The second she walked out, he woke up.
No, it was literally the second that I went to pick up my coffee. I made a nice chai latte too. I was like, oh, I'm really gonna, you know, take it all in, and just went to pick up my coffee, and then Louis wakes. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, he's nice.
But he's snuggling outside with his blankie.
It's amazing weather. It's only like, you know, when you wake up those wintry or summer mornings, and it's like got that real slight chill thing going on, but it's,
Yeah.
you know, it's going to be a hot day, so you sort of just push through it.
Yeah, it's not that chilly. It's just a nice temperature right now, so we're just outside enjoying it because it's going to be a stinking hot day.
We're close to 4 or 5 hours in the car, I think, today. Hey? I washed your blanket last night.
Is it snuggly? Is it snuggly?
Just on a bit of a recap with this place. It's just been taken over by the Indigenous.
So the traditional owners, the one-year people, yeah, they're now running it or something.
Yeah, they've just taken it over in the last 6 months, and the campgrounds themselves, like where you park your van and that, like it used to be a caravan park, I think, before they've taken it over, and it's first impressions are it looks run down, but in saying that, the money that it looks like they've already spent or spending up the front, and they're slowly working their way towards the back of the caravan park. But I reckon in 2 years' time from now, this place is going to be amazing.
Yeah, just the amount of maintenance and work they're doing around here at the moment.
They've got a lot of staff here.
Yeah, and I reckon it'll just really take off. Like there's a few different camp sections, like they've got tents and some cabins, and then they've got the Grove, which you can camp down near the water, but we're camped out more in the bush section because we want open sunlight for our solar.
People with single axle 19-foot vans or less are all, and camper trailers are camping down right on the water, which is, it's really nice down there. It's sort of a shaded area, nice and cool during the day, but I didn't want to damage the van going down. There's quite some big trees. I probably could have got it in there.
And these sites are all unpowered, like they don't have powered sites here because they all run off big generators. So
yeah, this whole site's ran off a generator.
Yeah.
But the there are people here with their own generators running. They don't run them all night. They sort of just run them until sort of 9 o'clock, and then yeah, everyone switches them off and everyone goes to bed. It's so peaceful.
Yeah. You wake up to all the birds and stuff of the morning, and
little Louis.
And Louis going, oh, 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 pointing at birds.
So if you ever wanted to come up here, then I highly recommend it, because just as time goes by, just that 1 to 2, even 12 months from now will be a huge difference here. I reckon
and
you and I will probably come back
and
here
they've
with
got
just us.
so many sites here. We did look at booking the parks one up at the gorge, Lawnhill Gorge, but they only have like 14 sites, so
14 caravan sites.
Yes, and this one's got lots and lots, like
mind you,
over 100.
The gorge is nice.
Yeah,
it's definitely nice. Like it's.
Where are you going? You don't have your shoes on.
Yeah, it's hard to explain the differences. One's run by Parks Queensland, the other one's
private,
but it's. I think
now
this place is
traditional
definitely
owners,
going to outdo the Parks in 2 years' time. Easy.
Yeah, it looks, just the things they're doing, putting in all new water tanks, new buildings, yeah, everything. So.
There'll be a fully functional restaurant here. Like the Parks thing, it's basically just a shower and a toilet there and a spot to park your van. They don't offer anything else there, which is fine.
Anyways, we'll give you a little look around of this campground.
Yeah, so we ran out of water last night and we topped up. So we have actually moved, but we're all ready to just drive off. So once the kids wake up, we'll do that. But here's where we are.
We obviously could have moved over, but we weren't putting the awning up.
It was pretty dark when we pulled up.